Alright, now you got this. Perfect. Yeah. Alright. So what we gonna call the project again? Yeah, remember. And you decide between one or not. It's a short, based on the pages, or a feature. Alright, let's see. I recommend these. Alright. These. These could work as well. These. They're called index cards. You write every scene you want to treat. Let's describe it without even putting that. I mean, yeah, not necessary for that, but it should. Yeah, I recommend these spaces, the classic way, before you start typing, before you really press in, fade in which that's how most likely most screenplays always begin. And of course, fade out at the end. I mean, they don't usually say the end now, or whenever. I don't even know if they ever usually say the end. Doesn't matter. I mean, I think I used to say the end, but fade out. But I usually put my little X at the end of the screen, like on the road. Just fade out. So begins with fade in, and again fade out. It always does. Even if you're hearing stuff off screen, still fade in. Even if it's just sound, still fade in. I mean, something. Something. But the voiceover thing, that's the tricky one. You're saying VO versus OS, which is off screen, and VO, which is voiceover. All right, so three acts: Acts one, Acts two, Acts three. Right? You look at it, you can go certain ways, which like you have like 15 to 25. Okay, I read some good books, right? My stuff, right? I can't really say their names right now, but they will usually say this 15 to 25 minutes into the script. If a person doesn't understand what's going on, right? It's pretty much like on screen 15 for a feature. That's for a feature. 15 to 25 minutes, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And you don't think lose interest in losing and shit. It's some hard working thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, maybe look for a glass and start drinking or some shit. Do the dishes. I was saying on the street, like, okay, what the fuck is this? You know, get into it. You know what I mean? And it's a sequel. That would be even worse than it's a sequel. 15, 25 minutes, you don't want to tell them fucking women. And you see me walk up without it. That's even worse. And when you open up, you always have to open up big. I'm talking, yeah, well, yeah, I still think like explosions and or something at least, or some type of dramatic act to get the person in. So, okay, what type of emotion is this person going through? What kind of, what's going on with them? So right now I'm working on a script and another one. Right? I have to admit, most of my stuff goes to dust, but I still finish the script. I mean, like most of it is like silicon dust. Like somebody can find it. Like, who is he? Where is it? All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Still, it's a finished script, and it's a good thing to do that. Have a fucking good finished fucking script. And you say, yeah, well, yeah, I still did. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you, yeah, I mean, you can just put a few things inside of it, but it's usually up to the director sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If you definitely want to be the script consultant, right? When it comes to your script, right? For the director, right? So even if, you know what I mean, you have the script, it's still sort of a treatment once it's been optioned. So protect this shit. And the main way to do it is send it back to yourself through email. Back in the days, we used to have to send it through the mail. Even still do it, not even just back in the day. Send it to yourself, like send your mail register to yourself by mail, like in physical form. You know, send it to yourself. And of course, there is, you know, I mean, there's registration companies that say that over the within 5 years, I don't know. Kees, I believe, I don't know about that. The W, the guild, huh? But you can do that. But knowing it's on hard drive is the biggest thing. Knowing that nowadays we have, what do they call it again? A super drive called the Google Drive. Right there. Taking your shit is some shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I'm not saying what the fuck if I for screenplay. I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it. I ain't saying all the time. But you know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I mean? Just like I'm not really disclosing the name of the screenwriting book I'm working on, right? But it's filled with few suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're out of work. You know what I mean? As an actor. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, yeah. So, let me see. Yeah, most of my books that I wrote before, they're all psychology books, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, y'all need to get some help. You know what I mean? Like, that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you believe in the diagnosis that they do? Or do you believe that, like, maybe, like that song from Pink, right? Just like a pill, instead of making me better, it's somebody who's fucking with you. Me, I'm sure it's pretty much the cops, the justice system, and for the last two something decades, you know, I'm pretty much sure that it's something else outside him trying to fuck with my head. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it could be relationship related. Somebody getting the police trying to get involved. I mean, maybe trying to fuck. I mean, doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, we're starting this quiet storm off with Act One, right? And maybe eventually I'll just probably read you one of my screenplays that are in Dutch. Maybe The God Whistle or some shit. Y'all get that reading. Well, until then, you know what I'm saying? Have a nice